Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. I am so enjoying this show so far. We are going to be doing episode 3 today, and I gotta tell you, the first 2 episodes were a fantastic intro to the series. I am really enjoying getting to know our new characters. You know, it's we're just starting off from scratch, basically getting to know all these new people. But I really enjoyed how they did kind of include a few familiar things for us. You know, for example, having Obi-Wan show up on the little hollow thing, and just his message too, like, I don't know, just really tugged at my heartstrings to, like, hear him say, like, you know, just trust in the Force, and, like, you know, things are bad, but just hang in there. And, man, that just, it's funny because, like, I spent 2 years watching Obi-Wan and Clone Wars, and I was like, when he showed up, I was always happy, but, you know, just to know that, like, that chapter is over, but we got a tiny little bit of him in a new series just made me so incredibly happy. We had Wookiees. We saved some Wookiees. It was quite the adventure, and I gotta say, I'm really liking this whole, like, sort of new Jedi Padawan thing that they're setting up here with 2 of our main characters, and I'm curious to see where that's going because I think it's going to be a really good character arc for them both. I feel like they both have a lot to learn, you know what I mean? And I think they're going to be good for each other. But yeah, guys, I'm having fun getting to know the dynamic between, like, our new little crew, who's, like, almost like a little family. And, oh yeah, they introduced, which I don't even know if I realized this was, like, a new thing, but I think they introduced, like, an Inquisitor. Is that the right term? And so we have like some new baddies, and we have a new concept, I guess. So, I'm not even sure if that, like, until after the fact that registered that, like, oh yeah, that's something specific to this show or something like that. So, or at least it was. I don't know if it's going to pop. I'm told that a lot of things from Rebels are going to, like, concepts are going to pop up in Obi-Wan, which is one of the many reasons why I wanted to check it out ASAP. So I'm wondering if maybe that's, you know, like, another thing. Because I didn't realize that was specific to the show until, like, after my last reaction. So, yeah, guys, I'm just having a blast here with the show so far. I think this is a shorter season, so we're already really making our way through. A couple more episodes will be, like, I think, like, halfway through. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump into the next episode of Rebels? Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just loving, like, the music and everything. Like, they're using all the Star Wars music.
We need to make some money, or we might as well put the ghost in storage.
Oh no, don't do that.
Zago's job.
So arms dealers again?
More like arms redistributors.
Come on. We don't even know what kind of weapons
like
we're talking about here. How rude.
This
Hey! Wasn't necessary.
Where is that translator?
Coming, Minister. Come along out.
Ah! Yes! Ah! You're kidding me! So, this is what they were up to. He's like, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Get out. You have plenty of room. Stop crowding me.
Oh! Guys!
How about you get that rust bucket under control?
Down.
Your astromech must proceed to the back of the craft.
Hey, if my astromech's banished, then those 2 astromechs are banished too.
Astromech?
Oh, this, okay, I was gonna say it's part of their plan.
Never be. Droids are with me, and I am on Imperial business.
Sorry.
Okay.
These are
translator.
Imperial regulations.
Oh.
Can't risk an incident spoiling these negotiations. Go.
Oh, this is
Okay.
so humiliating.
I was gonna say, like, why are they fighting us?
Secret mission.
It's all part of the plan.
I couldn't help noticing your predicament. If it's of any help, my ward here is quite fluent.
Oh, I would never
Oh,
use you.
fuck.
Though it would be good practice for my level 5 exams at the Imperial Academy. No, but I couldn't.
You're a level 5 academy student?
Of a fully programmed protocol
They were
droid
with
such
the
as I,
Empire?
the odds of our mission becoming a complete debacle are... Don't you shush me. Just what they're saying.
Oh!
Thank
Oh!
you. There, you see, R2? Here is an astromech who understands etiquette.
He just bumped the crap out of him.
This old C-110P?
He's like, how dare you?
Ask Mr.
How dare you
Droids
say it to
for the
me?
shipment. Take us straight to Bay 17.
Yes, Minister.
Bay 7.
Oh. She did give the wrong, so she does speak, but she purposely gave the wrong info.
I thought you were gonna teach me Jedi stuff. So far, all I'm doing is thieving, and already knew how to do that.
The thing is, the sneaking around is a pretty big part of it. Oh, we don't really have anywhere to go. We gotta do a force. We gotta do a force jump. Whoa. Oh, that was like a force scoot. Oh my god, honey, watch out for traffic here, love. Oh my goodness.
Ion disruptors. These were banned by the Senate. You can short circuit an entire ship with these.
That's not why they were banned.
What? Why were they
Get them
banned?
aboard before company comes.
There is nothing here. Where are my disruptors?
Yes,
I was
she
like, I
said
don't know.
disruptors. In Aquilish, a translator can easily confuse 7 with 17. If
I
she
was
is
gonna
an
say.
amateur.
I was gonna say the nice thing is that doesn't really tip anyone off to what they're doing, because it's an easy thing to get wrong. Oh! Oh, he's like, how dare you? Don't poke at R2 like that, though. I like you, but don't.
Apologize.
Wait. This is the C1 droid it caused
Uh-oh. Now they're gonna put it together.
to Bay 7.
Crap.
Double jump.
Crap! Oh, and it was such a nice, like, kind of, he's like, oh, what are you gonna do? It was such a nice cover, too, because it didn't really tip anything off.
Commander Wabo says those crates contain his disruptors.
Must be some mistake. Can't possibly be disruptors in there.
Because they're illegal, right?
Oh, they were banned by the Senate.
We're going to search.
Irrelevant?
Be my guest. Forward. On second thought.
Or not. Or not. I can tell by the voices that these aren't the clones anymore.
Will you please stop talking?
Oh, super rude and insensitive.
He certainly seems to be on a mission, so you had better accelerate yourself.
Oh, I'm just gonna weep tears of joy if R2 and 3PO are gonna join us.
I am C-3PO, and this is my counterpart, R2-D2. I was translating from Minister Chuo when we were attacked by thieves like,
Like the people right in front of you? Oopsie.
We got him out of Imperial circulation. When I was
They shouldn't be
translating, I
anyone's.
found out they were shipping those T7s as prototypes, so the Empire could mass produce them on Lothal.
Oh, crap.
Vizago will buy those 2 droids.
Yeah, good idea.
Don't sell the droids, they're my friends. Oh, he's scared. Okay, so something clearly happened in his past that was related to
An adult male,
those
a juvenile
disruptors.
male, a juvenile. Honestly, Agent Callis, I didn't think there were any Lasats left.
Oh, no.
Only a few.
His people were wiped out, weren't they? Probably had something to do with a disruptor.
Do you know what a T7 disruptor is? What it does to an organic being?
Nothing good.
Well, Zeb knows. Because it's what the Imperials used on his people when they cleared his homeworld.
I knew
Very
it.
few Lasat survived. And none
Oh.
remain San. So, how's the Jedi training going with Kanan?
Jedi training? Never heard of it.
Well,
We'll see about that.
it's a big part of being a Jedi, though.
Oh, Right. This R2 says its real mission was to make sure the T7s never reach the Empire, and that his master will pay handsomely for their return.
I'll think about it.
So,
Is
not selling the droids, but we're selling the T-7.
Counterpart and I were abducted from the spaceport on Garel by criminals, thieves, outlaws.
Remain calm, my friend. All I need is your location.
Sending our coordinates now.
Have no fear. Help is on the way.
Oh no! I don't like the way he said that.
You will follow.
That's not possible.
Tell it to the Empire.
Crap.
I hope you live to bargain another day. And if you don't,
He's like, whatever. I don't really care. So they didn't get their money, and now those are in who
Shouldn't we be going
knows
too?
whose hands.
Of course. Overload the disruptors and boom. Good call, little guy.
Oh,
you can join our
good
team
job.
anytime.
Thank you, thank you. I knew some form of rescue would arrive. I
3PO.
so ill as stormtroopers. Wait, don't shoot.
Oh, he's like, wait, I did the good thing. Oh, 3PO. Oh, he did what he thought he was supposed to do.
You, Lasat!
Oh no. Don't tell me this was... Oh no. Oh, Zeb, be careful! He's going in there.
honor guard of the sun may carry a bow rifle.
I know!
Oh.
I removed it from a guardsman myself!
Oh, he's the one. I knew it.
When
He's the one.
Lasat fell, I know why you fear those disruptors. I gave the order to use them.
Oh, you son of a... Oh. He's one of his only people left. That's so sad.
Okay, we're ready.
Let's blow these things the heck up. Oh, hey, that worked out well. The walkers and the... Oh! Use the force! Yes! Jedi training right there. That's called hands-on training. But now they saw, though, that's bad. Because they saw what he could do.
Come on, big guy. We
Zeb,
gotta get
come
out
on.
of here. Zeb?
Zeb! Gonna have to...
We're not tormented.
Appreciate the save.
Wasn't me. It was Ezra.
With your new best friend. We're good. We're cool now. Yeah.
And Ezra, your formal Jedi training starts tomorrow.
Heck yeah, it does.
That's very generous, sir.
Well, I'm very fond of it.
Yes!
And I'm glad we could return them.
The simplest gesture of kindness.
I was gonna say their
Galaxy
master.
with hope.
Isn't that a Jedi saying?
Safe travels, my friend.
Safe travels.
Safe travels. We'll hug this
Didn't
man
tell them
right
my
now.
name.
Of course I didn't, Senator Organa, but this entire ordeal has rather stressed every one of my circuits. Permission to shut down?
Granted.
Sure. Get some rest. If
Recorded
they show baby
everything,
Leia.
Good. We'll focus on the Imperials later. For now, show me what you have on your rebels.
Oh man, the fact that we got Bail up in here as well. When they said master, I'm like, wait a minute. Because they were with Leia, so they've got to be referring to someone in that family, right? Oh my god, guys. That was so good. That was so good. You know what's fun about the show is, like, it is about introducing these new characters and showing, like, what they were doing and what was going on during this period of time that, like, the Empire was ruling and the rebellion was just kind of starting to get underway. What's cool about it is they are showing us our new characters, and I'm enjoying them, and I'm enjoying getting to know them, but I think it's even more so just kind of about seeing what was going on, like how it all happened, and some of the stuff that was going on along the way, like getting to see R2 and 3PO, getting to see Bail Organa, you know, getting to see that message from Obi-Wan that, you know, I think that's really cool that, like, it's not just little cameos. It's sort of showing us kind of like what they were doing in that time. And I didn't expect that. I honestly didn't. For some reason, I wasn't thinking this was going to be about Ahsoka. I don't know where I got that idea. I probably saw like the thumbnail for like season 7 or something of Clone Wars and didn't understand what it was and thought it was for Rebels or something and just thought she was going to be like a main character on this show. But it's kind of helping me to know like what other characters we already know we're doing as well, which I honestly didn't think it was gonna be like that, and I'm very, very glad to see that I was wrong. So kudos to them for like bringing in these fun little tidbits here of like what was going on with our old friends, in addition to building up like a genuinely likable new set of characters. We got to learn a little bit more about Zeb. He was the only one that like I could not remember his name. I think I got all the other names down. But, you know, knowing that his people were wiped out by the Empire and knowing that it was by those disruptors, and just, it is kind of an interesting thing because this is something they kind of touched upon too, like in The Mandalorian, is like, you gotta get by, but like, where do you draw the line, you know? Especially for them, because they're not bounty hunters. They are trying to get by, but at the same time, like, their job is equal parts surviving and also like sticking it to the Empire where they can, you know what I mean? But it is kind of like, it reminds me of that line of reasoning of like, okay, well, when does a job get a little too morally not even gray? We're just kind of moving right into like, no, I can make a pretty cut and dry decision on this one. So I thought that was interesting too. And we see here that they never come out and say it, but I think you can infer that Kanan was kind of hesitant to do Jedi training with Ezra. And you could see Hera kind of has a problem with that. And you could see by the end of it, he's like, okay, we are going to start your Jedi training. Like, so I would really love to hear more from him on like, what on earth could his personal experience have been, having gone through the events of like, you know, everything that happened at the end of episode 3, how that affects him now. Like, no wonder there's some hesitance in wanting to like bring up another Jedi, considering how things went and considering how dangerous it is for like anyone who could use the Force right now, unless you're like a Sith, in which case it's probably a pretty good time for you. But anywho, man, seeing R2 and 3PO was great. And having the little Bail Organa cameo at the end was really freaking cool. And I swear to God, had like, what would she have been? Like 4, 5? 5? If a little 5-year-old Leia had run up, like same size as R2-D2, I really think my heart just would have exploded. Like, I would have ceased to be. I would have perished. It would have been a good way to go, but I don't think I could have handled that. So good thing they didn't show that to me. But man, I know, like, I would kind of like to see, though, I think I would kind of like to see, like, Luke and Leia, the childhood years. I think I'd be kind of curious to see. Wouldn't you? Maybe we don't know. I mean, clearly Bail Organa's keeping a little bit of an eye on these rebels, so we don't know when our paths are going to cross again. So, all right, guys, that was a fantastic episode. We got some character exploration. We got some familiar faces. We pushed things ahead a little bit with the whole Jedi thing, Jedi training. We got to know I don't even know his name, but that one bad guy who apparently he was there. He gave the order to wipe out. Oh, man. Really building up his, like, bad guyishness with something like that, with a fact like that. So, really great episode. I loved it. I'm really having a fun time with the show so far. And I hope you had fun watching along with me. So thank you so much, as always, for joining me. Please be sure to join me next time as we make our way further in this series. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.